Hello and good evening. We are back in Dune Awakening finally on the private server after last night's fiasco of AWS bullshit shenanigans. So everything's back up and running. I was able to get back on around noontime, shortly after I finished this morning's stream. So that's all up and running and snazzy dazzy. So I've just been, I got myself safe. I was playing for a little bit before starting stream. I didn't do much. I was just finishing farming things, radiated goo, um, and doing some base stuff here. I'm just waiting for my controller. I just made a bunch of things and I have no idea where they went. So, we're playing, which way did it go, George? Let me go ahead and pause that music. I'll unmute my mic and Discord in case anybody pops in on me. I am sitting on the cluster Discord right now. Shrink that back down to where. Oh, god damn it. That's not what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to go back down to where it's supposed to be. No. You live down here. No. You live down here. There you go. There we go. Alright. Although I think nobody's really on here, so I'm going back to my Discord server. I will be chilling in the streaming section should anybody else care to join me. Confirm. There we go. Alright. And as always, if you are interested in what I do, feel free to join me on my Discord. Link is available in my bios on all social media platforms that I'm on, which is X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Still working on that TikTok live, but I don't think I'm going to get it because, well, I'm not a Chinese person with a bajillion cell phones to fucking have a bajillion cell phone accounts to trick them into thinking that I'm actually legit. I need to go find where these went, and I have no idea where the last place was that I built a new box. Because it's on Circuit 1, and what that means is it's a box that I randomly put down somewhere while I was doing something and didn't change it over to a different circuit for it's in. Which means it's probably up here in one of these. But I'm usually pretty good when I set up the fuel boxes. After I locate the things that I just made, the plan for the day is, as the stream suggests, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had sandworms with a... Anyway, so, we're going to do some farming. I have been neglecting having low-tier materials. Chiefly iron and steel. And so I'm going to go find a bunch of that stuff. Those are correct circuits. So, we're going to do some mining. I've got plenty of cobalt paste. I've got plenty of carbon. I just need the iron. So we're going to be hitting the iron pretty heavy today. That's the plan. Which means we're going to be dealing with the Karab fuckers. I'll check these boxes. Well, these are Circuit 1 boxes, so it might be one of these. Okay, set that to Circuit 8. That's set to Circuit 8. And that circuit. God damn it, it's not there. Where did it go? It shouldn't be one of these. Surely not. Speaking of which, I need to throw that in here. Actually, let me take both of those out. And I'm meaning to do this. I'm gonna move that over to here. And copy that. And what we are going to do is I'm going to put in another repair wrench right next to it. Because I meant to repair these. So that I don't have to be bringing out Regis missile launchers. Also, I do have the ability to make adept missile launchers now. So, there's the spare Thopter. Alright, here's one of these. That's circuit 4. That's the 5. Where did it go? Shouldn't be one of these. Circuit 5. Circuit 4. Let me go up the tower. Oh, right. I put another box in over here, didn't I? Might be this one. Nope. Where did I put it? Oh, that also needs to be put on circuit 8. This is like the start of my overflow for base building boxes. So... yeah. Alright. At some point, I really should get to the point where I have my own stuff that I can bring out to the deep desert without having to rely on using Grizz's stuff, which would be nice. I am not going out. I'll be doing deep desert stuff. Alright. Nothing there. Nothing there. No new boxes here. I'm gonna be mad if I'm just being dumb. Well, it's output to circuit 1, so there's a circuit 1 box around here somewheres. That, or it overflowed into a machine. I have seen... well, no, those are supposed to be there. Those are supposed to be there. I made 10 makeshift knives. Okay, that's 8. 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 That's circuit 7. That's circuit 8. That's circuit 8. Circuit 2. Circuit 2. Circuit 6. I accidentally delete one of these? I might have. 8. I'll have to check upstairs. That's 8. That's 8. Oh, I also need to get silicon blocks again. Did I have to replace one of these? I don't think I did.
Hello.
Hello. I'm playing Where the Fuck Did It Go This Time?
No, I'm just checking fuel supplies.
Your outposty bases are all set. I haven't touched your big base though. But the like body base and the Jesminium bases, those are fine.
I still got 17 days.
I just hit those.
Now I'm back up to 23.
Let me put that back in here. Well, I just finished my slag run and I was able to make like 56 runs of Spice Infused.
The lag of the game gets all so low and everything in when you first come in.
You know why you have that lag when you load in? You still have round windows on your base.
So I took them all out.
No, you still have round windows. Because I noticed it when I was flying the stuff back in, because last week I flew everything out to set up for spice refining.
Yeah.
And did so, and we were able to do like, I was able to get one op done with Wolf.
Yeah.
And that I had to bring it all back.
Any round windows anywhere.
You got
There's
them.
One, two, the few.
I
living quarters yet.
The only windows I have that are round are all internal, where they're not going to interfere with a lot of light. All external round windows I've removed from all the bases that I can remove them from, because they do generate lag. I keep meaning to get Lily on so that I can take them off of her base, because I'm certain that the lag spike around my base is because of her base and the round windows that it has. Alright, I checked all those. Vehicle boxes, maybe?
Existing placeables don't have support.
Did your base go offline and perhaps you lost a column? Or
no. Got something to do with something around it.
Oh, you're doing a replace. Oh, yeah, if stuff are too close to it, or if you have something that's attached to it, it won't let you swap it out. I had to move my lights when I replaced the columns inside my base.
Oh, that's what it's... Okay, that's what it's complaining about. Light.
Yeah, I had to move the lights when I redid mine. Columns, because I had lights that were basically riding up on it. Okay, I have no idea where the fuck this box is. Oh, right. That's the one place I haven't looked. In the plenum. Well, that was a complete pointless exercise in futility. I went to go jump up and completely missed and landed up on the stairway I was trying to avoid having to go up to begin with. It's this one! Nope, that's on Circuit 8 too. This one? No, that's Circuit 8. Yeah. I have no idea. I have literally checked every box in my freaking base. I don't know where they went.
Lasted around window gone. I just have so many windows because the whole thing is windows. So.
Well, the windows you have are like.
Oh, there's more round ones down here.
Yeah, like I said, you have round windows. You didn't use them everywhere, but there are round windows on floors that you don't go on to very often. Because coming from the north side, I'm like, oh, he's got round windows. I should tell him he needs to take those off because it's gonna reduce the amount of lag that we deal with on server. I went through and I even took out the skinny windows from my base, and I redid my control tower and took out all the window, all of it, and redid it using the replace tool because it helps reduce the lag, the render lag. The only thing that's left that's in this area that could be causing this much lag, other than, you know, just having a lot, granted, there are like 4 bases in this general area, so that's part of the lag.
Yeah.
But the reducing the number of windows with complex shadows helps. All right.
Well, I think I got rid of the last of them.
All right. I'm now going to have to check every freaking machine to see if it backfilled into something else because I didn't have a box set to 1. No, because I had boxes set to 1. It's got... They're here somewhere. I just don't know. Oh. That's right.
Hanger?
No. I deleted a box by accident the other day in my armory. And I don't think I set it back to 8. When I was redoing the stairs, or working the stairs, and I accidentally deleted a floor by mistake and broke a box.
Well, yeah, it seems a little better. I think all the round windows are gone.
Alright, well, this box is also on Circuit 1, and it's not here.
What were you building?
Improvised or makeshift knives. Adept missiles are launchers are dropping now. I think they were waiting for the missile update to go through so that rocket spam would not be a thing before they added them in. So all missile launchers require a lock-on before they can fire, and so they... God damn it, I got sidetracked and wasn't checking to see if they were on circuit, what circuit they were on. This is what happened. I checked for... Okay, that's on circuit 8.
That's 30 research points unlocked out.
Yeah, I can make them now. I last week made an effort to hit the testing stations on the shield wall for the intel.
Yeah. Well, that didn't actually cost me anything.
Okay, it's not on this floor. One of these, maybe? Oh, that's right. It is one of these. I remember that now. Because I redid these from iron boxes into aluminum boxes because they weren't able to hold a full set of equipment gear.
Yeah.
There they are. I made them to stick in the recyclers so that stuff doesn't go where I don't want it to, or so that the components from the recyclers will automatically go into, because I'm gonna be recycling like everything now.
Yeah.
They go into the storage area for me to sort them later. I am keeping the Adept missile launchers though, because even a half durability one is still going to be useful.
Yeah.
So.
Finally got my PO to understand what it's like to have the electric shock kick my leg.
Right.
I'm like, it's like getting hit with a cattle prod. I don't know what that's. A taser.
Yeah.
Again and again and again.
Yeah. I remember. I can't remember what medication I was coming off of, but I was getting shocks like that throughout my entire body. All right. All right. Repair this.
Yeah, well, I was trying to explain to her I don't feel safe driving long distances.
Right, because if you get that and
get that, or the last time I had to drive down and see her, I had the muscles constantly twitching across my elbows as I was holding the steering wheel.
Right.
I was fighting to keep my arms on the steering wheel.
All right.
It's like,
okay, we need to go back. I feel like I need to figure out a way to put in a slide.
well, you got the Harkonnen ramp.
It's not smooth.
Not smooth.
No.
There's nothing that steep that's smooth then.
No. What this is a Mark V.
It's not like Minecraft where you can put water down at the bottom of the hole you're gonna drop down the.
I don't need the cargo holder. I did build my buggy Mark 6 boot and stuck it on my cargo hauler, so I've got a 35 slot cargo hauler now.
Yeah.
Ooh, this thing needs repair. But that was part of the other reason why I went to go play on the public server and made the decision not to do the durability glitch at all, was so that I was already used to not relying on the durability glitch to fix stuff, because I knew it was going to get fixed eventually. And when it did, people who were so used to it were not going to be. They were like, "I can't play," and took my toys away.
Well.
And so, if I'm already used to doing stuff legitimately, then when that finally gets implemented, I'm not. But the only thing I'm gonna lose on this thing because the durability loss on the cut array and the boot, it's the engine. The engine's the only thing that's really gonna wear out on this, and I don't need the Bloodshot Mark 6 on here. Really. I can make do with Bloodshot Mark 5, and you fucking pick those things up practically everywhere. So, and going down. Whee! I need to farm tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of iron, because I'm constantly running out of steel. So, I'm going to get iron. I did build a tread wheel. I do agree with most people. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's hard to control. Um, and I didn't feel like it was any less attractive to worms than any other vehicle that I've used. And that was supposed to be like the big selling point of the thing is that it's got like 45% less worm vibrate or less vibrations. So, and the Mark 6 has a top speed without any of the unique boosters of like 100.
Yeah.
So it's comparable. The sand bikes are still going to be faster. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's cut across here. I've got the speed to get across this gap, I think. Um, I did build, or I did help Arctic build his first big base.
Yeah.
So he lives over here on the north side of the hammer. Roar! So that's his base over here. Can you tell which parts I built? Can you tell which parts I built?
The landing pad sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
I know you built. I know you had built the ramps. I saw you do that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So I did. Um. So the so I did this, and I like I did like an encased beam style.
Yeah.
So it's showing it being cantilevered out, and then I was able to build like these big rooms with windows because I mean he's actually got a really good spot for scenic views.
Yeah.
And then I used a combination of pieces, so I kept using the large windows because obviously the round windows cause lag,
Yeah.
and the observer round windows in the corners. But I set it up so like, yeah, and I set him up with taught him how to do the stacked storage.
Yeah.
It's funny is so he built himself. Also I did this like little area here with the overhang. It's like, learn as you every base you make, you learn new techniques.
Mm-hmm.
I he hasn't caught on yet, but I swapped out his columns for the observer columns because I think they just look better.
Yeah.
He did go through and upgrade everything to the um, facility, and he hasn't been on. I do mean to ask him if he wants me to do more Atreides stuff. I think it's funny that he put in a door here.
Mm-hmm. You can just take it down and put it
But I
back
can
up.
just go through the wall. So, it's private area. Look, I was never here.
Yeah.
And I built the landing bay for him. A 2-bay Thopter bay. I actually think this came out really nice. And it's tall enough that when he gets more stuff, he can actually expand the walls openings to fit bigger stuff in as he gets more power if he needs to, and like take this whole front end off and then just have a giant opening. So,
Yeah.
and these kind of look like tie down cleats for like a ship. They're where the wall sticks through. or
Yeah.
the angled piece, because one side has, and you can bump the wall up to hide it, but then you get a little bit of a gap. And then there's the big floor. I wish we had angled walls with windows,
Yeah.
because this would be awesome if we could put windows in those angled walls. But we can't, so that's what it looks like. It came through earlier because I hit a crashed ship while I was trying to get slag, because it like a worm ate it, but it didn't despawn. I'm like, ooh, I wonder if there's anything good on it. No, it was just bugged, and then like shortly after the server crashed. So I think it was more to do with the server issue than anything special. But so I grabbed everything out of it because I was there and brought it over here and just gave it to him because I just needed to get rid of the inventory.
Yeah.
Looking for the iron. I'll probably end up going over to one of the iron refineries.
Where most of it is.
Yeah.
Usually.
Mm. 551 ore. It's not too bad. So 35 nodes, give or take, on a full.
A little over 30.
That reminds me, I need to stop and pick up some fuel cells, because I don't have any on me. So I started broadcasting and live streaming to YouTube as well, because I have it natively in there. I'm like, oh, what the hell? If it's an extra people coming in and I start getting YouTube money out of it, then hey, more money, more monies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So. Wrong turn. Other way. So I got him a buggy load of iron, or not iron, a stone. I'm like, here you go. Hopefully that's enough. But I definitely need the iron. So on the public server, I was in the deep desert today because I went or yesterday. Oh no, yeah, last night, because I did public. Also because, you know, checking on bases and stuff and making sure things were still fueled.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to the deep desert because in order for me to start turning shit on, I need my direction of wind generators back, which means I need spice residue. So I went to the deep desert. I was able to mine out a entire a Thopter load without being harassed, and people were talking about like doing co-ops in
the public.
doing like running the testing stations and stuff in the public area, and I'm
Yeah.
like, and I asked, so like, what did the PvP griefers all fucking like quit? And they're like, yeah, pretty much. So enjoy free roaming without being harassed. Because the one thing that was really pissing off people, apparently the PvPers, i.e. the gankers, is they've been tweaking because they, like most game developers, they don't want there to be a meta build.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've been tweaking stuff, and one of the things that they were tweaking, and I think was fucking hilarious that this guy was bitching and complaining about it, is they were tweaking around with Reckless Lunge and Crippling Strike. And I guess it reduced or increased, I can't remember what he was actually bitching about, how much stamina damage you get and stuff, because they're supposed to like increase your stamina usage to do stuff, because the idea is if you can drain somebody of their stamina, they can't fight anymore, right? And I'm like, what a fucking whiner. I'm like, he's like, they've just basically killed the melee build completely. Everybody's gonna be using guns now. Melee's dead. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I play a melee character. I've never used Crippling Strike in my build. Ever. I use the weirding and the Bene Gesserit skills. Weirding, or Compel and Weirding Step. And then my third one is the fucking what's it? The dash.
I've got Compel, Dash, and then the turret.
And I'm like, if you're having problems meleeing, then you're not meleeing correctly. Because yeah. And what it is what Crippling Strike, they're also complaining that the Suspensor Burst, which I think is a bullshit thing anyways, but they've reduced the cooldown on it even more, so now like you can essentially Suspensor Burst at will with some builds and completely stamina lock somebody to where they can't do anything.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, PvP in this game is basically dead. Nobody's gonna be PvPing. Also, with the whole them fixing the durability glitch, well, yeah, PvPers will PvP when there's no
penalty for...
yeah, where there's no penalty for their actions. I'm like, yeah, you want PvP? Yeah, sure, let's go PvP. I don't fucking care why. You can't steal my equipment. And I can always repair, and I could infinitely repair my gear. So I could go out there with my top gear shit and lose it all with no penalty.
Yeah.
Because I'd just go back in durability. Like, now that there's actual consequences for their PvP actions, it does seem like they've moved the flower sand a little bit closer to the rocks.
Yeah.
Like, you can hypothetically get to them without having to have a vehicle now. So every 5 is an extra stack. So every 5 is a stack, and I can have 35.
5 is 6 stacks. So 25 is 30 stacks.
Yeah, 5 is 6 stacks. So.
Yeah, well, is it a volume limited thing or is it a?
It's going to be a volume limit thing, I think.
Who's there?
Oh, also apparently I have knives in here.
Found you. I need reinforcements.
Apparently he hit my wheel. I love it how, like, you can be driving along, intentionally trying to run somebody over and you won't kill them, but they just walk up to the wheel while you're slowly rolling and they'll die.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Another one right off the other behind you.
What? Another what? I don't see a note.
Another iron node.
Where? Oh, there it is. I see it. I'm at 8,816.
So that's
I'm at...
yeah, almost enough for 3,000.
Well, when I did my remodel, I now have 2 large ore refineries.
Yeah.
I'm up to 7 generators. But I did the math, and I only need to get like 33 slag a day. And that'll keep me powered for a month. Oh, is that a storm coming? That is a storm coming. But I think it's just barely gonna miss me. Yeah, it's just barely gonna sideswipe me. If I go this way, I think I'll get out of it. There goes. Hi, Storm. Bye, Storm. And it's gone. And I'm full.
Like 4,000 worth.
Okay. 4,000 refined or 4,000 ore?
Refined.
Oh.
Takes 3 ore each with the large.
Well, this is only the first trip. I'm doing multiple trips.
Yeah.
Because I want to have a good stockpile.
All right.
Zoom, zoom. Yeah, apparently I freaked out Lily and them because I said, so, bases can be raided now, right? Because Mango's base is still sitting there unpowered, and it's been
Yeah.
almost a month. And I'm
Yeah.
like, and Mango had said like he doesn't care. They're probably not coming back anytime soon. I'm like, okay. So, at some point, I'm gonna go over there and start transferring shit out.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it all tactically, like with a harvester and a carrier and multiple buggies. This is probably gonna end badly. Or not.
If the worm's screaming through this quicksand, it can't be quicksand anymore.
No, I know. Quicksand on Arrakis makes no sense.
Well, it'd be a really fine powder that doesn't.
It would be
I mean, there are dry forms of quicksand, but there's more or less just stuff.
yeah, they're dust bowls.
Yeah.
But that's not what they labeled them as. They labeled them as quicksand, which requires moisture. It's a dust bowl. What they should be is dust bowls. And it shouldn't be a slow, gradual, you get sunk into it. It should be literally you drive over it and your vehicle sinks. There's no graduality to it because it's basically it's like
we don't know what it started out as. It may have started out with more of a dust bowl mechanic, and they had to make complaints to testers, especially when the game was lagging enough to send you into them, whether you were going there or not. I mean,
I just drive by my turn. I did drive by my turn. We'll take this turn instead.
there are some things that are responses to the fact that they were having other problems, and
well, the reason why I think it's quicksand is they wanted something that was gonna be a hazard that was gonna limit movement, but not be an insta kill.
yeah.
And if they went with a dust bowl, it would be an insta kill mechanic because once you fall in, you can't really get out. Whereas quicksand, you have theoretically the ability to get out of it again.
Vehicles wouldn't really drive into quicksand the way that they have doing it either, though. The sudden increase in resistance to movement would stop a vehicle at the edge before you even got completely in.
Yeah. But what they were trying to do is create a hazard that's sand related.
Yeah. Yeah. As you always tell me, it's just a video game.
It is. Because I could really nitpick the fuck out of this game and be like, well, first off, their wide use of guns wouldn't be as wide use as they are here. Because even the only people who don't use shields are the Fremen. Because they're in the desert. They know better. But off-worlders? Oh, fuck yeah, off-worlders would use fucking shields in the cities and shit. Because that's where you're more likely to get somebody trying to kill you.
Yeah.
That's the Jedminium box. That's that. That's the rest of the Jed. That's the random war box. And that's... There we go. You are now the iron box.
Transfer all would be nice.
Yeah, I think it's coming. That's not what Sorry, my brain was on autopilot, and I Oh, that's the other thing I really need to do before I do anything more. Is to actually put a box down here, labeled, and set it to circuit 1, so that stuff will actually go where it's supposed to. But yeah, I rearranged down here so that I could have,
2 of them.
yep. And maximize my output production. I also have a large spice refinery on my base now too, and I upgraded my small batch to a medium because it makes more sense. So that if I need to go get spice on my own, I can go grab a thopter load and be able to process it. One thopter load is basically one run of spice.
Yeah.
So it's 200 per thopter. So
Yeah, I need to build a large one in mine, yeah.
did you see where I stuck the large one?
No.
Oh, I'll give you a hint. It's too big to be inside the base.
You got it up on the deck?
I do. Can you tell where it is yet?
So your box there?
One refinery.
Yeah.
And then this is the storage containers for the spice. Large bunker. So you can land here and just toss it in there and then go back out without having to run all the way downstairs. It does mean running it from inside the base is a pain in the ass. Also, I changed my base around again. This is now big enough for a assault thopter to land in vertically, so I can keep, if I don't want to, or if somebody comes to visit, they can land in the Pentacube.
Okay.
Because a lot of times when I'm in Haga Basin, I don't use my assault thopter. I just fly around in the Scout. So being able to land and stuff. Also, I took down the auxiliary landing pad here on the side because I did. I mean, I liked the overhang that it had, and if I thought I could get another landing platform off to the side here, I would, but I don't feel like it. Trying to finagle another Thopter Pentacube thing up there, because it's going to be at least another fucking spice generator to power it. So. Alright. Back to the mining.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go let Brex know what I all did.
Alright.
I'll catch you later.
Catch you later. I should probably do some repairs. Do-do-do-do-do-do. No, that's wrong tool option. I'm like, wow, those are fully repaired. That's weird. Shouldn't be doing that. Whee! Zoom zoom. Alright. We'll do one more of this and then I will go do something else. I don't need copper, but I feel like I should go get copper, but I know I don't need it because I have a stockpile of copper. So, maybe I'll look at some of the Landsred tasks for this week. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go buy shit. We got the equipment vendor. I need my Sparky Mark 6 back. Along with some other equipment items. What are our choices for the Landsred vendor this week anyway? Weapons. Weapons. Need the weapons. Yeah, we're going weapons. I need to get backups for my top tier shit because I don't have any backups. I've lost 2 of my ambitions. And that's not good. So. Aw, man, I should ask Grizzly here to fucking make me, like, guild leader or something so that I can vote. Since, you know, I'm the one that plays the most. I mean, granted, I have been taking breaks from it from time to time, but I do be playing it still. There's times, though, I just wish I could play it in VR, but I don't think my computer would handle it. I tried playing Satisfactory VR, my computer was like, nope. Like, I can play Satisfactory, no problem, but it's just, once I loaded in, it was like, nope. I went, okie day. Mining, mining. So I do. All I do is mine. Alright, looks like we have an ad in about 5 minutes. Come on. There it is. I knew there was like another area around here that had freaking nodes. I do think they may have actually finally fixed the fucking laser pointer mode happening, because I haven't had that happen in a while while doing this, and I do it all the time. I used to do it all the time. I think their solution to the laser pointer mode is, oh no, you can still trigger it. Never mind. I still pulled it off. And you get run under by a fucking worm. You know, it's been forever. I don't even remember if there's anything worth getting in this. That's a pretty good spot for fucking Kirub farming. Where are you? I heard you.
Damn, need to reload.
I didn't even see that one. Ooh, a new quest. Pistol delivery. Accepted contract. Okay. What pistol am I delivering? Deliver improvised Mala pistol ×2. I don't know. I don't think I can do that one. That's gonna be a stretch. I may have to go farm some materials. If I'm not even paying attention to you, wouldn't you just like stop shooting at me? Because clearly I don't care that you're shooting at me. I don't remember if this had like a big chest in it or not. I don't think it does. No. Really? Oh, great. I'm doing drugs again. Alright. I hate this fucking move. There's a reason why I don't run this one very often. One, there's nothing of value here. I couldn't remember if there was a big chest in it or not.
Shields up. I need reinforcements.
Alrighty. Since, you know, I'm in the neighborhood. Yeah, I feel like I want to redesign this. I don't have an idea yet. I went up one too many floors. Really, I don't have enough materials? What do I need for it? I need 5 more salvage metal? Really? Oh, we can just do this. There we go. Yeah, I've learned so many new tricks and shit for, like, base design, construction stuff. Like, there's so much cool shit that I could do there. With that space, and I've got the, yeah, did I earn anything from you last week?
I presume you have some business with
Nope.
me or House Seda.
Nope. Goodbye. To the board. Cool. What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? Anything good? Anything good? I got some Solaris. Alright. Yeah. I definitely think I want to rebuild this. I mean, I can go back a little further on it too. I think we've only grabbed 4 out of the 2. Um, build areas. So we only have 4 out of the 6 build areas. So we have 2 free that we can still use. So I could expand it. Honestly, I would kind of expand it up into the rocks a little more and have it focus more up on the rocks and kind of stagger it down towards the sand. So the only thing I can't do is move the console because I don't own it. And I don't have access to log into the account that owns it. So Alright, I think after we do this, we will go and do, we'll run around and check all the bases. I know Grids' stuff is all set up. His is all good. But, I need to check the bases I'm responsible for. I do believe they've increased the render distance on objects again. Because usually it wouldn't start popping up until I was a lot closer. But yeah, as I get closer, it gets a lot laggier. And part of it could just be that there's 5,000 blocks sitting at my base. Or close to 5,000 blocks. Not to mention, then there's the 3 other bases. Granted, they're just blocks, but... This one? No, the next one over. Oh, the next one over. Alright. We're good on that for a while. I might try playing around with some building techniques underneath. Maybe. Alright. The easiest way to get under there is go down here. No, we're refueling bases. Refueling bases. We'll do some base building later. Base-tism, man. Alright. I'm pretty sure Lily logged in yesterday to do her base. Check on their stuff. Days. What are you short on? Okay, that's full. That's full. That's full. That's full. That's full. Is it the grease? Is that what the limiting factor is? I think that must be what the limiting factor is. Yes, 12 days, 22 hours, so low grade lubricant. Alright. I'm gonna put her base into offline mode. What's her power consumption at? Oh, she turned off her power, so she needs 592. What else? Oh, pentashields. That's what it is. Okay. So... that's off. That's off. That's not off. Disabled. That's off. That's off. That's off. There we go. Death stills. Everybody always forgets the death stills. Okay, that should drop her down to... 183. So that puts her down to 3 generators. Sweet. Disabled that one. Disabled that one. And turn off all those fucking omnidirectionals. They're just wasting fuel. There. Now our base is in hibernation mode. I have a problem. Okay. And the solution to that problem is don't give Carrot build permissions, and he won't come remodel your base when you're not on. But yeah, I need to take out all the round windows on this bottom floor, take out the skinny windows, take out the corners completely, and take out the skinny windows, and that will remove one of the last bases on server that has that style of window. Alright, that's one down. Oh, right! We're gonna go be pirates. Arr. Alright, I refilled my 3 bases. We're just gonna go check on the 2 Guildhall bases, or the 2 Guildhall bases, the... I should have checked it while I was there, but I didn't think about it. The public base. this base and the public base are the easy ones to keep fuel. It's the guild hall base, the barracks base, Landis base. Alright, never mind. I was like, oh, I could put like the round corner piece. I really do wish that we had corner doors, like angled doors. Oh, right. I should check on a meat base too while I'm here. I think he's expanded a little. That's the last time I was here. He's gonna need fuel cells soon. Alright, he's got a garage door now. Nice. So we're not really raiding or stealing a base with what we're going to do after this, as much as we're forcibly helping somebody move, but instead of them paying us with pizza, we're getting paid with all their stuff. Because that's essentially what we're going to be doing. what? Oh, that is okay. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. I forgot that they added columns into this. Oh, that's a half a block, isn't it? God damn it. Never mind. I was gonna put columns there, but I forgot. There's a half a block height difference so that you can land stuff bigger in here. Alright. I did end up having to put in a freaking pentashield on that side because they've been fucking with the hitboxes on buggies and blocks, and you can't fit a buggy with a mining turret through a 2-wide door anymore. You have to have a pentashield now. That's a cinematic flight over the guild hall. And now is free look. You can actually look at stuff and do cool action shots and shit now. Just remember to turn it off before you go like, why can't I maneuver, and crash into the ground because you turned on free look. So I can't actually take any of the stuff in here down. And I can't even get in here to get into...
Sector weather alert. A large
Of
sandstorm
course
is
there's a
approaching.
freaking sandstorm coming when I'm trying to do shit like this. God damn it. Can I cram this in here? Sheltered. That's all I need. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's sheltered in base. Barely, but it's sheltered in base. I love how, like, these boxes won't degrade, but you leave a fucking other shit out and it'll just completely degrade. Decay. Alright. Anything in here? No. Alright. Box. Yes. Backpack. Den crawler. Actually... most of the shit I probably will just fucking recycle. Keep that, recycle that, recycle that. Recycle, keep those, keep that. that. Don't have access to his buggy or his sand bike. Okay, that's gonna go into the sandcrawler. Actually, I should probably take that stuff out. And put it on my inventory backpack. Yeah, I'm gonna go recycle some of this shit really quick. I found his recycler, which is over here. That's down. I'm trying to figure out what he's got turned on. Because I have access to zero counteract power use is 45, negative 45. Alright, so did he turn off all the power generators? Is that what it is? No, that's enabled. Alright, we're going to go to this. We're going to go here. We're going to transfer all that to here. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to hit this button. We're still negative 45. I'm confused. What do you have on that's fucking still taking power? That's disabled. Another Hydra leader drive. Death still maybe? Nope. There we go. Alright, let's start recycling some shit. Alright, what do we got in this box? Nothing, nothing value. I emptied that one, okay. Other than getting to the stuff that's in areas I can't get to, which should be soon. That's random shit. That's some ore that goes into the sand crawler. Don't care about the stone. Alright, first look. Actually, let me go see if there's anything else that will stack into that. Alright, what do we got here? Empty. Oh. I literally could have just turned another fucking one on. And we would have been fine. Alright. That's the chest I want. I don't necessarily need that. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. Another 14, that's 20. Take that. Yeah, I think I can do the rest of this with the buggy. Alright. So we'll come back with the cargo hauler. Probably should have. Well, no, because there's a lot of. It still would have been over 50 stacks. Alright. Alright, we're gonna take a short. Alright, I think I'm gonna, once I get this load done, I'm gonna call it end of stream for the evening. Because I'm gonna take my meds and start winding down for bed. Because I'm trying to get myself back to a normal schedule and be a little more consistent with when I stream. Because I can't build stands if I'm never actually on. Realistically, this thing would have fucking wheels or suspensors, and they just fucking hover and back it in. Alright, let's go park this thingy out of the way. I am tempted to build another fucking hangar thingy for this. It will fit in here. I do know that. Oh, water container like right here. Build containers. No. Deposit all water. Even depositing all water, I still have more water than. Unfortunately, iron doesn't consume enough water. Are those still going? Yeah, they're still spinning. Alright. Welcome to the cargo hauler. like, I'm conflicted. Like, part of me kind of wishes the mercenaries were more of a threat, but at the same time, I'm glad that they're only in certain areas. Imagine fighting the last guy and then all of a sudden fucking mercenaries show up. That's not the right way. I'm gonna have to do this in 2 trips. I missed 2 containers. God damn it. That's fine. Good thing is, I don't think it's gonna be volume locking me. I always almost drive into that every time I come through here because I'm just like so used to driving straight, and then it's like, oh right, there's a frickin' quicksand there. I really need to go and take my meds and end this stream. So we'll do this and then we'll call it a day. And I will see everybody in the morning. Let's at least get someplace sheltered. Alright. So, as always, thanks for watching. We will be back tomorrow morning for a full day of streaming. My appointment's not till 2, so we're good there. I just gotta remember to end a little early tomorrow. And yeah, and I think tomorrow, I'm gonna fiddle around with some things, and see if, we can stream something interesting. Oh, hi, cat. But, thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and, cue that music. Cue the music. And we'll catch you later.